Hello, everybody, and how are you doing? Today, I want to introduce my very own um, Design It Yourself all over 3D designer template. It is absolutely amazing. Not going to prolong the time, but it was designed with a novice in mind, and you're able to go off in and start designing right away. I figured if I get you to the money, you know what, it will cause you to want to go off and learn more about the software. So let's just move forward. When you first purchase, you're going to see this picture. It's going to say, thanks for your support. It's basically me thanking you for supporting my business. Um, so, and everything you're going to do today is going to work almost with the layers palette. Primary the layers palette. And you're able to do 98, almost 99% of the work done using just the layers palette to create your designs and everything. So we're going to move forward. I'm going to remove this right here and we're going to dive into it. Of course, when you're doing sublimation, your t-shirt starts off as white. So we have a white t-shirt here. And we're going to build up our t-shirt starting from the bottom of the screen, going to the top of the screen. So the first thing we find is a list of folders when we open it up. The folders are already labeled and everything inside those folders pertain to what the label actually is. So we're going to start with our background layer. We're going to click it and we'll go down and we're going to select a solid background. We're going to make our solid background for this t-shirt red. That's going to be our default color for the background. It's going to be red. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go off and I want to look at my specialty backgrounds. Sometimes what I do is I match the two, or I have one create a little effect on it to make my shirt look more customized and more appealing to my clients. So inside this photo, I can move up to my specialty backgrounds, and there's several different ones that's there, and you get to pick and choose which one you want to use based on the design that you're doing. And these, it's not a finished product. You can always go back and add other designs in it later on if you feel that you want to. I'm going to use this right here. I think that's going to get me exactly what I want. Let's go up here, turn that one off. And I'm going to go up here to color overlays and I'm going to turn the red color overlay on. There we go. Cool. So now that I have that right there on, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go back to my specialty background and I'm going to right click. When I right click on color overlay, I'm going to turn this color overlay to red and click OK. So now I have a lot of red up inside my shirt, like so. And let's go OK. So now what we're going to do is close this up and let's work our way on up the menu. I want to go to my color splatters. Now inside of here, we have our abstract colors, our color overlays, which basically when you select one, it's going to help you, excuse me, it's going to help you change the color of your shirt by blending in whatever color you click on into the design. As you can see, the color changes when I click on one. So I already had the red select. So we're going to move on up. Abstract is just another graphics that came up with. So you can throw in the background of your images to give it more effect and make it more appealing to your customers. What I'm going to use now is, okay, color mixes. Color mixes is where you click on, it's going to fade from one color to another color based on what you're clicking on. If you notice, the top of my graphics keep changing. And that's what it does. It's going to keep maneuvering my colors. And this has just been added to give you an extra layer of design choices. Okay, so now we're going to go on up and I'm going to pick my paint splatters. And when I click it, click on the paint splatters, I get to go ahead and pick and choose what I want to use. Well, I think I want to use something like that. Yeah, let's use that one. Cool. And moving on up, there's heavy clouds, which is just what it says, a lot of clouds when you click it. we're going to move to our objects panel. That's where we have a lot of the goodies are stored inside of the objects panel. And what that allows you to do, go up here and create add a whole lot of more stuff to your shirt. Just like you might want to add, let's go through this right here. Let's add money on the bottom of the shirt. And we're going to add some champagne bottles to the shirt. It's going to be a Nipsey shirt. So we're going to add some cars to the shirt. Let's do some wine glasses on the shirt. Cool. And we want to go up and have money falling in the shirt. There we go. Cool. So the next thing I want to do is just close out this window right here, and we're going to move up. I like this little anti-light feature. If I click it just to show you what it does, it immediately goes in and darken the background for me. Gives it more of a dark look if I needed it. We're not going to use it right now. I love that effect though. Let's turn on some clouds. There we go. Cool. And now we're going to take and import our graphic subject into this picture. So we're going to go to the internet now. And this is the subject I selected, Nipsey. I'm going to right click and copy the image. I'm going to go back down into Photoshop. I have a folder called People, and it's there. So I want to drop it inside the People's folder. And I want to turn that layer on so I can actually see it. And what I want to do in here is I'm going to go up in here and I'm going to take my eraser tool. I'm going to come in and I'm just going to lightly take this out. Around here. And you know, I'm not trying to be perfect with this. I'm just getting it done. Okay, so now I'm just going to erase everything else out. Now that I got that, I got my subject and everything in. I'm just going to put them up a little bit. Go back in and erase the other part that I don't want there. Cool, there we have it. I'm going to take my eraser tool and make it bigger this time. So what I want to do is come in here and just take a lightly brush. I'm going to off over the corners. There we go. Like that right there. Bring them over a little bit more like that. Cool. Hit one more, once more again. Okay, cool. Now that I have this on there, I'm going to go and add my text to it. And let's go here. I'm going to pick one of his song titles. Double Up. And we're going to title this Double Up. So I text. And I'm going to click on the first one. Double Up. There, cool. Like it. Let's go here like this right here. Bring it in a little. So, and I'm going to pick it up like right here. And what I want to do here is I actually want his face on top of the double up here. So I'm going to take my double up and just drag it down under him. Like so. Just like that right there. Another thing I could have did was just put it back up here. Put it on another layer. Bring it over and set it right here. Let's go right there. Well, looks pretty good. I'm going to go back down to my objects panel here. And I want some speakers on, so I'm going to go to speakers and turn them on. There we have it. And so right now, the only thing that's left for me to do is my favorite thing to do is turn on some lights. There we go. Let's maneuver this right here and put it down like right here. Cool. Or we can bring it down and put it on its chain. There we go. Cool. So now what I'm going to do now is blow this up so you can see the quality of everything that's there. Just at 100%. And you're able to go up here and read everything that's on here. The cars and everything look good. The money looks good. You can read the serial numbers and everything. This is absolutely fabulous. So we're just going to merge back out of this right here. And we're going to go up here and take and do. I don't like the pink at the top of the shirt right here. I don't like that pink. So what I'm going to do is go up right here and try to edit that out of the shirt. I'm going to take it out, leave everything else there. And how I'm going to do that right there is I'm just going to go down to my background layer here. Open it up. Go to that layer. And I have our red layer under there. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to take it, bring the opacity down some. That made it look better. Change my background just a little bit. Let's go right there. Actually, I'm going to duplicate this. Turn the bottom one off. Grab my eraser tool, blow it up big. Come in here and just snip that rascal like that right there. There we go. Cool. So now that looks good to me. And so what we're going to do now is that design is already done. So now it's time off to print. So that's what you're capable to do inside the 3D template. Notice it didn't take me 3 hours to make this happen. It was not 45 minutes to design this. Everything you need is already inside the template. All you have to do is basically learn what's there and get familiarized with how to navigate the template. I put everything is already there in the template for you. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Links are in the description where you can purchase the template.